Happy New Year, everybody! This is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com, and I'm going to show you how to make this New Year's cake, and it's covered with fireworks. So let's get started on this tutorial. So to make our fireworks cake, I'm going to be using an 8-inch round cake, and it's covered in black buttercream. I just like the black as the background to be like it would be on the night sky where you would see the fireworks, but you could do whatever color you want. Now running around the bottom is going to be a piece of this glitter ribbon, and it's 1.5 inches in thickness. You don't have to use the ribbon, it just helps to hold on the squeakers that we'll get to along the side. Now in the birthday aisle of Walmart, I found these numbered sparklers. So I've just got 2015 there. And I also found these little squawkers I was referring to in the holiday section. And we're going to be using a bunch of those to go around the cake. We're going to be using a whole bunch of colors of buttercream, and they're all fitted with number 2 or 3 or even 4 tips. You can use any round small one. And then in the birthday section as well, I found a different thing for spelling out 2015, and these are just little birthday candles. So we're going to start on our cake with our buttercream, and you can choose any color that you want to start with, but you do want to use white in the center of all the fireworks because that's where they're the brightest. So to do the fireworks, I'm just going to pipe kind of like just a little cross, and that's just going to help center me so I know where I want to go. And I'm just going to keep going around like this, and then I'm going to pipe a whole bunch into the middle as well. So we're going to put the white into the center area. So in between the pink ones, we're just going to pull the white stripe into the center. Now I'm trying not to go all the way through the center just because it makes a really large ball in the center like that. So just try to keep as much icing away from the center as you can. So to finish off this firework, you just want to go back to your pink original color and then add little dashes or little dots like just around the outside that you would see like around an actual firework, just like this, and you can do a bunch all the way around. You can also add in some white closer to the center and just do a little bit of that as well. Just gives a little bit more dimension to the firework to make it look a little bit more realistic. So we have one firework done. Now I'm going to be using 2 different colors for the next one. I'm going to do purple and blue together. Now not everybody has enough tips to do something like this. So what I just wanted to show you was a really simple way, and just cut the little bit off the bottom of your piping bag, or even using a Ziploc bag, you can do this one. It's a really easy technique to get away with not having to use a tip. So I'm going to start out with the blue, and I'm just going to do like what I did before and make a cross like this, and then also put in some other ones going the opposite directions, and I'm going to do a couple more and then I'll switch to the purple. Now I'm going to add my purple, and I'm just going to start out a little bit farther than I did with the blue, and I'm just going to bring it into the center and then stop like I did before. This, just like I said earlier, is just stopping the mound in the center from being gigantic. It's not really a super big deal, but it just kind of makes it look a little bit better. So I'm just going to go in between all of these and do the purple, and then we'll switch to the white. And then to the white, we're just going to go in between the blue and the purple, and you might not have enough space to do all of them, so just get in enough that it gives a nice bright center. To finish off this firework, I'm going to do my little dots as well, like I did on the other one. So I'm going to use all 3 of the colors, and after I've done this firework, I probably got room for 2 more that I'm going to fit in there. So I'll use up my other colors, see what looks best, and then I'll show you the next step. Now, if your buttercream hasn't crusted yet, you should be able to press these squawkers right into the side of the cake after you've washed them, but mine has crusted, so I'm just going to put just a small line of buttercream here, just going to help it stick, and just press it onto the cake side like that, and I'm going to go all the way around with all the different colors of the squawkers. And once you've got your party guests there, they can each take one off, and it can be theirs as part of a party favor. Once you have the squawkers all the way around the outside, I've just got a piece of my ribbon here, and this is just going to help keep the squawkers stuck to the side of the cake. It's optional, but it just adds a little bit more bling and glitz to it, and it just, like I said, helps secure the squawkers to the cake. Now you can just use the little pin, or you could even use a little piece of tape to secure your ribbon to itself at the back here so nobody can see that. And then just go around and pick out all the sides or all the little parts of the squawker that you want poked out. So there you go, everybody, how to make a firework cake in perfect time for New Year's Eve. So I've finished off the cake by adding the candles on the top and the sparklers. And before we light them up, I'm going to just wish you a very happy New Year's and all the best in 2015. And we're going to light up the sparklers.